No call of let this time.
And you just feel that he's going to have to come up with that sort of thing, Sampras. And of course, one of the best in the world at saving break points. But with the arazi's skills on the return, it had to be wide of the Moroccan.
This time a much better angle on the volley. No way Arazi could run that down. Fifth set point.
He's forgotten that it's 18. Got to change every 6. There's Arazi. Caught up in it all, would you say?
Yes. It's that famous occasion at Wimbledon, wasn't there, in a match involving Vitas Gerulaitis, who tragically died. And they played 4 games from the same end. They forgot to change ends. The umpire in question, Ron Parry, has never been allowed to live that down. Yeah, he knows that could be very, very expensive, because now Sampras has another set point on his own serve. And this time there'll be no let cord to reprieve Arazi. Sensational tie-break. Sampras wins at 11-9. Arazi's thrown everything at the world number 1. Has he got anything left to give?
Well, his first serve percentage certainly not as high as it customarily is, Sampras's. And just keeping the left arm up a little longer, I think really helps. And when he does that, it's invariably something good.
So rapidly up to 14 aces.
Here's a good look at it. Look how long that left hand stays up there.
Oh, an overrule from Wayne McEwen.
Very thin gut, very tightly strung. But doesn't seem to have been going through it at the rate of knots that he usually does, his strings.
Just asking whether the bleeper went off. Getting an affirmative.
Could be the noise it makes when it breaks the sound barrier, of course.
Yes. Perhaps it's talking to the birds. Not a really controlled rally that time from Sampras. Even even the winner wasn't hit flat out. Wonderful placement, of course.
No, he hasn't really found the forehand down the line as well as he has been hitting it.
So 7th ace for Arazi, exactly half the number of his opponent.
Well, he wasn't going to give arazi a look at a forehand. So pretty sound going so deep with that volley to the backhand side.
Oof.
Yes, this is where he needs to keep his mind. He was trying a very acute drop volley there. And they'll well know that it's very often the outrageous that in the end gets him down.
Well, it's almost as if Sampras has sussed out that Arazi likes to have his pace and doesn't like to generate his own. Break point. And Sampras finally breaks through. He leads now by a set and 3-2.
Just had such a remarkable record, Sampras, when you think that he beat Moyer here last year in 3 straight. He beat Pierlin in the Wimbledon final in 3 straight. And from the time that he lost to Moyer in the ATP finals in Frankfurt, in the first round of the round robin, he's gone through Rosetsky, Rafter, Bjorkman, Kafelnikov, Schalken, Sanguinetti and Gustafsson, all in straight sets. And I think it's really the best spell of tennis that I've ever seen from Sampras.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back, was it 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, that he won something like the first 17, 18 matches of the year? Certainly came out with a great start to the year.
Yes, but considering when these matches have been played, the high level, I think he's virtually at his peak. And yet there's still some improvements to be made. Heaven forbid.
So a love service game. The ace is raining down on Arazi, and he has to serve now to stay in the second set.
Very important for Arazi to keep his head from shaking now. He's got to be firm-jawed.
My word, that was so close.
Yeah, I would have classified this as a slightly lucky shot. It seemed to me that Sampras was almost giving it away.
ball kid wasn't back in position.
Rolling down.
He does make some extraordinary shots, doesn't he, Arazi? And even a wry grin from Sampras. But Sampras will serve for 2-0 after this.
A Gillette World Cup Dream Team. Who would you choose? Our expert panel has shortlisted 4 players in the following positions: goalkeeper, central defender, playmaker, striker. You be the manager. Call the
18 aces. And 3 set points.
Well, you can see the respect that Sampras has for the Arazi's ground strokes. As having pushed the half volley back into play, he was giving the Moroccan this one. All yours. Mind you, with a serve like his, I'd be inclined to give 1 or 2 myself.
Fabulous return. Sampras not even getting to the service line. 3rd set point. Arazi stood his ground, and he's making a habit of saving set points.
Yes, unless Sampras can really get a good cross-court angle on that, there's always the opportunity with his high backhand get it back, but still it's done with such effortless style by Arazi. So good to watch.
Nineteenth ace brings Sampras to a 4th set point. Oh, pity. It was another fabulous return off a big serve. And the American camp looking a little happier.
Yes, Todd Snyder indicating 2 hands are clasped or clenched, almost as if there's a...
They played 4 games from the same end. They forgot to change ends. The umpire in question, John Parry, has never been allowed to live that down. No call of let this time.
And you just feel that he's going to have to come up with that sort of thing, Sampras. And of course, one of the best in the world at saving break points. But with Arazi's skills on the return, it had to be wide of the Moroccan.
This time a much better angle on the volley. No way Arazi could run that down. Fifth set point.
He's forgotten that it's 18. Got to change every 6. There's Arazi. Caught up in it all, would you say?
Yes. It's that famous occasion at Wimbledon, wasn't there, in a match involving Vitas Gerulaitis. He tragically died. Yeah, he knows that could be very, very expensive, because now Sampras has another set point on his own serve. And this time there'll be no let cord to reprieve Arazi. Sensational tie break.